Today, we're talking about one of the absolute most powerful test taking strategies you can use on the math section of the GED, which is looking directly at the answer choices. When you sit down for the exam and see a problem like this, 4x squared minus x equals 14, it's very easy to freeze up or start feeling overwhelmed. You look at that exponent of 2 and think, oh no, this is a quadratic equation. Do I need to factor this? Do I need to use the quadratic formula? What if I mess up the steps? But here's a secret that many test takers miss. On a multiple choice exam, the correct answer is already sitting on the screen right in front of you. Your goal on the GED isn't necessarily to prove that you can solve every equation from scratch like a textbook. Your main goal is to get points and pass. So today we're going to learn how to back solve, a method where we use a multiple choice options against the test to find the correct answer in a fraction of the time, even if you forgot how to do the formal algebra. Before we jump into testing our options, let's make sure we are 100% clear on what an equation actually represents in mathematics. An equation is simply a statement that two things are equal. The left hand side must have the exact same total value as the right hand side. Think of a basic example: 2x equals 8. In plain English, this is just a riddle asking 2 times what number gives us 8. If we replace x with the number 4, we get 2 times 4 equals 8, which simplifies to 8 equals 8. Because the left side equals the right side, we know that x equals 4 is a true solution to the equation. Now apply that exact same logic to our GED question. 4x squared minus x equals 14. This equation is just asking, what number can we plug in for x so that 4x squared minus x turns into 14? Since the question is multiple choice, one of those four options, A, B, C, or D, must make the left side equal 14. All we have to do is plug them in one by one and check. Let's start with option A, x equals negative 3. Whenever you plug in a negative number into an algebraic expression, always wrap it in parentheses. This keeps your signs clean and prevents classic calculation mistakes. Substituting negative 3 into 4x squared minus x equals 14 gives us 4 times negative 3 squared minus negative 3. Now, follow PEMDAS. Exponents come first. What is negative 3 squared? A negative number multiplied by a negative number is always positive. So, negative 3 times negative 3 is 9. Now our expression looks like this: 4 times 9 minus negative 3. Next, perform the multiplication. 4 times 9 equals 36. Notice the double negative in the middle. Subtracting a negative 3 is the exact same thing as adding 3. So we have 36 plus 3, which equals 39. Does 39 equal 14? Absolutely not. So we can instantly cross off option A. Now let's move to option B, x equals 10. Plug 10 into every place you see an x. 4 times 10 squared minus 10. Let's first calculate the exponent, 10 squared, which is 10 times 10, which equals 100. Now multiply 4 times 100, which equals 400. Subtract 10, and we get 390. Here's a great test taking tip. You don't always have to finish every exact calculation on the GED. As soon as you see 4 times 100 equals 400, you know there's no way subtracting 10 is going to get you down to 14. Recognizing that early saves you precious seconds. Option B is way too large, so we can get rid of it immediately and keep moving. Let's now test option C, x equals 2. Substitute 2 into our variable positions, 4 times 2 squared minus 2, and start with the exponent. 2 squared is 2 times 2, which equals 4. Now perform the multiplication. 4 times 4 equals 16. Next, perform the subtraction. 16 minus 2 equals 14. Look at that. The left side simplified to 14, and the right side of our equation is 14. 14 equals 14 is a completely true mathematical statement. That confirms beyond a shadow of a doubt that x equals 2 is the correct answer. We don't even need to waste time testing option D. To appreciate why this strategy is so powerful, take a look at what solving this problem the traditional way would have required. You would have had to subtract 14 to set the equation to 0. 4x squared minus x minus 14 equals 0. Then you would have to use grouping or the AC method, finding two factors that multiply to negative 56 and add to negative 1. Then factor by grouping, solve both linear terms, and handle fraction solutions. That traditional method takes 6 to 8 complex algebraic steps, where a single sign error ruins your whole answer. By using back solving strategy, all you did was simple multiplication and subtraction. Remember this strategy whenever you see equation problems on the GED. Work backward, eliminate the wrong choices, and claim your points. Good luck with your studies, and I'll see you in the next video.